Well, it's nice to hear somebody in the public forum speaking some kind of sanity about vaccines and coronavirus and whatnot, because you get mixed messages every time you turn on the TV anymore. Not from Heavy D. Ron DeSantis in Florida had this to say.
So, my view is if you get a vaccine, the vaccines are effective, you're immune. And so act immune. If you tell people the opposite, then why, if it's not effective for them and it's not going to change anything, then what's the point of going through it?
How about that? That almost sounds like common sense. But joining me now to talk about that and other things is Dr. Kelly Victory, mass casualty and public health specialist. Doctor, that sounds like common sense to me, but I went to community college and you went to like 90 years of real college. Is it common sense?
It's absolutely common sense, Jesse, and it's consistent with everything we've always known and talked about with regard to vaccines, vaccination, and immunizations in general. If you go on the CDC's own website, they've got a tab called Vaccines, the Basics. And what they do is define there that a vaccine is something that is intended to render you immune to a particular illness or disease process. What we are talking about now with getting vaccinated, but then assuming that you could still not only get the disease, but might be unwittingly passing it on asymptomatically to others, is just insanity. And it defies logic, it defies science, and certainly isn't common sense.
Okay, doctor, explain to me then this Dr. Fauci thing where he's on TV. He did it again this weekend, telling everybody and their brother that you can still spread it if you've been vaccinated. This guy is a doctor, right?
He is, Jesse, and it's really frightening to me because although he is correct that no vaccination is 100% effective, for the duration of medicine, we have never assumed that once vaccinated, you could either significantly had risk of contracting the illness, or furthermore, this preposterous notion that you would be asymptomatically spreading it. For example, the vast majority of Americans are vaccinated against polio, for example. Yet we have never warned people that they might have asymptomatic polio and be unwittingly spreading it to others. Likewise with people who are vaccinated against chickenpox and measles and mumps and rubella and all of the things we routinely vaccinate kids for in this country. We've never then said to parents, but little Johnny might actually have chickenpox and be spreading it to others asymptomatically. That's a ridiculous notion, and it defies everything we've known for many, many decades about vaccinations.
Hey, thanks so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me. Thanks.